my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Designs. This is a channel about cross stitch and Harry Potter. Thank you so much if you are coming back week after week and you're enjoying all of the talking and a little bit about cross stitch, but mostly about just me not being able to stop talking. Also, if you're new here, welcome, settle in. I hope you like, subscribe, do all the things. We're gonna have a Would You Rather in a little bit. Stay tuned for that. That's exciting. What's it? Like, what's happening? What's on my head? It's a shadow. We're fine. I just got out of the shower. Well, not just, but it takes forever for my hair to actually dry. So I look like a wet ragamuffin. Ragamuffin! Y'all. I didn't even plan on going down this rabbit hole, but I think it was last night or was the night before. I don't know. Recently, I went down this rabbit hole of cat breeds. Okay, like everybody knows like dog breeds, right? Like, oh yeah, my dog is like 18% poodle and 25% this, and I mean like everybody knows what their like dog breeding is, right? And then you're like, oh, what kind of cat do you have? And they're like, a cat? A brown one? An orange one? Like, what? So I went down this whole rabbit hole, and I don't think I've ever looked up cat breeds. Like, I feel like I knew what a Siamese cat was, or a naked cat, but there's multiple kinds of naked cats even. Naked cats are terrifying to me, by the way. If you have a naked cat, I love your naked cat, but I love that for you. They scare me. Anyways, Ragamuffin is an official breed of cat. That's where my whole little tirade was going. They are a offshoot of a ragdoll type of cat. But Ragamuffin! I didn't know that was a type of cat. Apparently it's a very nice, friendly, loves to cuddle kind of cat. So anyways, now that we're done with that rabbit hole. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pause at some point because I forgot stuff in the car. I just realized. That's okay. The kid's gonna be home in like 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to pause anyways. Hi y'all. How is everybody? I hope everybody's having a great week. I will not lie. I am putting on my brave face here. This last week has been not good. Not good. But we'll get into like yucky stuff later. Right now it's talking about cross stitch. Let me sit back a little bit. Let's talk about some cross stitch right off the bat. So I have, hang on, I'm looking at my list because y'all, I'm getting so good at this. I'm so proud of myself. I kind of almost want to like put a list like right here or here somewhere so that I could just like, and I don't have to like look down at my phone. Not that there's any kind of way for me to do that. Last week when I was here, it was the 8th, y'all. And on the 8th, I stitched my Hade. So here we are. This is what she will look like. This is Andromeda. This is what she will look like. This is where we are. I have more over here. I just continued filling in this. I do a 10 stitches wide. I do that column, right? So I continued filling in here. 300. No, that was Athena. I had 300-ish stitches. I don't know how many stitches I got in on Andromeda. So, but yep, here's where we are. I'm loving it. We get to actually see Andromeda peeking up here yet. So super love that. I feel like I know the 8th is like my day to work on her, but I mean she's a 2019 WIP, so in 2019 the goal is to get 2,400 stitches because it's 2024, so to get 2,400 stitches on each of my 2019 WIPs. I'm going to talk about plans coming up. I do a really bad job. I show you what I stitch and then I just don't say anything else. That pattern is a Heaven and Earth design, which stands for Hade, and If you go to Heaven and Earth Designs website right now, I do believe they're having like a 50% off sale. That chart is called Cunning for Slytherin. And it's a mini. The one I'm stitching is a mini. I think it's looking amazing. There's debate on like if you do a mini versus full size versus like super max color. You might, on the minis, you might lose a little bit of detail. Like it might look a little grainy, pixelated, I guess you would say, because it's smaller, you don't get as much detail, as you do in like the bigger ones. You can pack more detail in there. But I think so far so good. I mean, I haven't really gotten into a whole lot of Andromeda there, but so far so good. And I'm just doing that on 18 count, 2/1 full cross. I was just watching Angie. Why did I want to call you Angela? Angie, and she is the... Shoot, hold please. She's got 3 videos up. She's a brand new Flosstuber. I met her at the retreat in Massachusetts. Stitch North, she was at my table. And if you hold please for a moment, I will tell you what her channel is. Second Wind Stitcher. Like she got her second wind, right? So Second Wind Stitcher, and she stitches like nothing but hates on full coverage pieces. So she was talking about like, you know, 1/1 tent stitch, full cross, 2 thread, like all the things. So 2/1 full cross on 18 count. That's how I'm stitching Andromeda. Okay, let's move on to the... I don't know, this wasn't the next thing I worked on. The next thing I pulled out and worked on... I don't know if this was the next thing or not. Whatever. Timelines, it's fine. This is from a Stony Creek magazine. And it's called Come In For A Spell. And it was from the summer edition 2018. Stony Creek collection magazine book type thingy. Okay, and here is where I got to. I hand dyed this fabric myself. It's 18 count. I have a challenge thing that I pulled for 1,000 stitches on this particular whip. So I got her out, and I think I maybe had a little bit of her tail filled in, and I had the whole outline. And so I literally stitched to 1,000, then finished my thread. So I think I got 1,042 stitches in on her. But now she looks like the plague doctor. I need to fill in the rest of her face, and obviously then the words and the branch she's sitting on, and then she will be done. She's also a 2019 stitch, and at the beginning of this year, she's actually in my planner as a maybe focus finish for this year. I don't know, if I leave her sitting next to me, maybe by the end of the year I can get her done and she doesn't have to go into 2024 with me. She's relatively small, so, and I feel like filling her in was the bulk of the stitching, right? Maybe, we'll see. Okay, then last night was, yesterday was the 14th, and on the 14th, I work with Beth from Busy Bee Stitches, and we work on 100 Owls. We started this together on a different day, but then we both later on realized our birthdays are on the 14th of our respective months, but we both have a 14th birthday, so then we decided that on the 14th of every month we would work on 100 Owls together. Now, I will tell you, she doesn't always work on it on the 14th, and I don't always work on it on the 14th. But last night, the stars aligned. I actually was able to pull it out and work on it. This pattern is 100 Owls, and it's from Owl Forest Embroidery, and I'm about half-ish way because folded in half, right? And so I still have the bottom half to do. This is a free pattern. Again, Owl Forest Embroidery. Go to their website. And you go into like free patterns or stitch alongs or something like that, and you will find this. It's in multiple parts when you download it because it was a stitch along. DMC conversion is available, but you can get their floss pack. It's a little bit difficult with shipping and stuff, but they do have shipping because they are a Russian designer, so getting shipping is a little bit hard right now, unfortunately. But I got their floss when I started this, and this was a long time ago, and their variegated floss is just stunning. And I think you can tell, like, these heart plant situation, that's all one floss. In here, like, the way that's all one floss, variegated stitching down there, the breast of that, those owls, God, those are my favorite owls so far. I don't know though, because this guy is glorious. He's I call him a peacock owl. But doesn't he just look glorious like a peacock? He's so good. Okay, what I actually stitched was this right here. I got that done. I had this side already done. So that is the completion of part 8 of the sowl. The sowl. But there's owls, so I said sowl. It's a sowl, y'all. I cannot. Oh my god. Okay. The next part I'm going to stitch on. Oh, why is that tickling me so much? Sowl. I'm going to call it a sowl now. The next part I go to stitch on is right here, and it's like a tree with a whole bunch of owls on it. This is my 100 sowl project. That's probably gonna stick around. That's hilarious. Okay. In my glorious owl bag from Pinky Promises. Oh, it's so good. It's like quilted, and oh, I love this bag. Okay. I showed you this one already too. So then the only other thing I really worked on this week, I have a finish on, y'all. I started and finished. No. Yes. No. Wait. Hold, please. This whole stack is upside down. This is the 'Twas the Night ornament series by JBW Designs. And there are 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 throughout the whole series. These patterns are sold individually. So, and you can stitch them individually, or like on the back there, she's got them all stitched together. Sorry, it's blurry. It doesn't look very good. I started and finished the 11th one. And this is on 18 count white Aida. Called for colors, beads, all the things. And then I also started and finished the 12th one. And this was on 16 count Aida. There's a story there. And I left out, there was like white stitches over here for like snow, but the tree's supposed to be in the house, so I left the snow out. Okay, the story is the very first one that I ever stitched was on 16 count Aida, which is what you should, if you're following the pattern, that's what you should be stitching it on for the beads and stuff to fit. Hold please, let me see. Hang on. I'm pretty sure that it says what fabric you should be using. This one says number 29 Glenshee linen and ivory. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Yeah, that's what they all say. I don't know what that means. Number 29? 29 count? Confused. Confused. Anyhow, I feel like the 16 count is what you should be working on so that the beads and charms and stuff like that fit. Maybe it should be bigger. I don't know. I did 16 count on the first one. And then because my brain is just 18 count all the time, my brain went 18 count. And I stitched the second one. an 18 count, and I realized what I had done. I'm like, okay. At that point, I'm like, do I stitch like some big, some small, and like mix it up? I had the idea of, then finally the idea came to me that I would stitch the very last one in 16 count, very first one in 16 count, all of them in between 18 count. So to show you the whole series, we got them all the way done. I did, yay. There's one. I will FFO these soon, hopefully before Christmas. 2, 3, and the pattern actually calls for a cat to be right here, but I mean the stockings were hung by the chimney with care. How does the line go? Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. So that's why the mouse. That's why I stuck the mouse in there. I changed it for a mouse. There's that one. Here's this one. I don't know what number we're on, so I'm just showing them all to you. I love them. I'm going to watch, Julie has a tutorial up from running with scissors. Running with scissors? Running with needles? I think it's running with scissors. Julie and Jane. Stitching with Julie and Jane, running with scissors. There's a tutorial on their Flosstube channel that Julie did on how to do ruching. Okay, he's missing his eyes, but I did get the blue beads, so I'll put 2 blue beads in for his eyes. But she did a tutorial on ruching, on how to like, when you're FFOing, and I'm gonna go watch that so that I can do the ruching style finish that is done here on these. So I don't know if I'm going to get this ribbon exactly or what I'm going to do, but something along those lines so that I can kind of make it look like that. So as a series finish, y'all. Series finish, I'm so excited. I get to mark it off all the way on my whip list. It's done. I don't know when that one was started. That may have been a 2019. No, maybe a 2020. I don't know. Okay, that's all the stitching I did this week. So let me see what else we need to talk about. Okay, let's talk about Would You Rather last week. The Would You Rather question from last week was, would you rather burp confetti or fart glitter? And the responses, y'all, my immediate answer was burp confetti because glitter, right? But also, I mean, I don't have an allergy to glitter, but I don't think I would enjoy farting glitter. But then I'm reading through the responses and I'm like, okay, maybe I would go with the glitter because y'all made so much sense. Let me read through some of these. We've got Liz from Stitched by Liz. Hilarious would you rather. My choice is burp confetti. I feel like it's a safer choice. If I farted glitter, Ross, her husband, would hate life. He loves glitter. So, X-Stitch Dogs and Tea, burp confetti, no glitter here. Britches get stitches. I would rather fart glitter. I am an absolute wimp when it comes to a sore throat or whatnot. And I feel like burping glitter would end up inhaling my... What? It would irritate her throat. Plus, glitter is so much more useful for craft projects. Y'all, I didn't even consider the collecting. You burp glitter and then or confetti and then you collect it so that you can use it. And or farting glitter and then collecting it to use it. Can you imagine sending out cards with your fart glitters? I cannot. Y'all, I can't. Okay. Allison Bergoni? Sorry if I'm butchering that. I would rather fart glitter because my husband hates glitter, so that would be my choice. Just for the LOLs. So she would rather, so because Liz was like, no, my husband would hate life. Allison was like, yeah, he hates glitter. Bring it on. Every time she farted, he'd be like, ah! Maxime Blake says, definitely burp confetti. I am anti-glitter due to the environmental aspects. Apothecary Stitcher says, I'll burp some confetti. Glitter lingers and lingers no matter how much you clean and vacuum. Mrs. Stitches, I would rather fart glitter. It would make me feel like a unicorn and then giggle. I think burping confetti makes me a bit nauseous. Reminds me too much of the witches of Eastwick having cherry pits come out of their mouths. Yeah, I didn't think about the aspect of like, it's like in your mouth, it's in your throat. Definitely fart glitter. Confetti is dry and my liquid would get caught in my throat. I would choke. And glitter is, well, glitter. However, I'm not sure how that would work having clothes on because where would that glitter go? So then there's that aspect. You go to the bathroom and you just glitter everywhere. Definitely burp confetti. You burp and folks just think you're a human party popper. No matter, but no amounts of sparkle is going to distract a noxious emission. So when she said you burp and folks think you're a human party popper, you could also fart glitter and folks think you're a human party pooper. Hold please. Okay, so yeah. The aspect of like, where's the glitter going, right? And then, oh no. Jolinda Pfeiffer. It's all like one word, right? So I'm having a hard time. I think it's Jolinda Pfeiffer. Definitely burp confetti. Oh, I just read that one. My bad. I got interrupted and I didn't remember where I was. She talked about being the party popper, but if you fart glitter, you'd be party pooper. I think that's hilarious. Okay, Wendy Passelant. I'd rather fart glitter since I'm liable to choke myself to death on the confetti. Which, I mean, y'all bring up a good point. I did not think about, like, choking on the confetti. Cat Kenso. I'm going to go with fart glitter, as pretty sure the confetti would be a whole set of issues that you'd be able to keep the glitter issue to yourself more, as would a large percent of the time it'd be caught by my clothes. I'm picturing like babies with full diapers. This is so bad. Stacie Stitches. I think I'd rather toot glitter. Just the thought of the textural element of having confetti in your mouth, unappealing. Amanda Stitches. This is disgusting, but I'm gonna go with fart glitter because something coming out of my mouth, I don't know, I can't do it. I would be gagging myself every time I accidentally burp, but OMG, farting glitter, cruel. This is cruel. I don't want to live in this world. D Boyce, I hate fart confetti. I hate glitter. She says I hate glitter. There should be a comma. Shit never goes away, but I read it as glitter shit. I had a whole moment of like, okay, if we are farting glitter, we probably have glitter poop at this point too. I cannot. You touch glitter, no other part of yourself, but then it ends up on your face. You didn't even touch your face and you wash it off. Yeah, right. It's just, yeah. Cracking up reading the comments. You guys cracking up. I am loving that everybody is like commenting and I'm having so much fun reading them all. I will say that, okay, I got a text message confused. Okay, I am still confused. Hold please. This week's Would You Rather, I had to sort my brain. This week's Would You Rather is going to be pretty good, but reading those comments throughout the week, like I said, it was a rough week. It was a highlight. It was, I'm like crying from laughing. It was really fun to be able to read those comments and crack up and have a little bit of funniness, sunshine throughout the hard days. Okay, so we're gonna go, I feel like we're in a routine of like a random, a Harry Potter, a Stitchy. That's kind of where we're at. So we're on to a Harry Potter one. Would you rather fight a Hungarian horntail? That's a dragon for anybody who's not a Potter fan. A Hungarian horntail or a blast-ended screw. And if you're not, I don't feel like the blast-ended screws were in the movies. So you might need to Google this. You have homework. Go figure out what a blast-ended screw is. And then tell me, you going to fight that dragon or are you going to fight that blast-ended screw? I feel like I should just give you guys my answer up front. And then next week, after having read your comments, you may have changed my mind. Because last week, I definitely would have said burp confetti. But now, after everybody's comments, I'm like, okay, no, actually I would like to fart glitter. And send people cards with my fart glitters on them. Because I'm going to collect all my fart glitter. So, my answer, a Hungarian horntail or a blast-ended screw. God, those are both so hard. And it's just like a one-time thing. It's not like the other one where it's like every day or something. So, I don't think I would survive either one. Honest to goodness. But like the sheer size, Hungarian horntail's bigger. Blast-ended screw, I know, like, I think in the book at some point, like a full-grown one got to the size of like a Volkswagen. I want to say that's in my head. So like the size of a car, but a Hungarian horntail is huge, enormous, right? And I mean, they both blow fire. I don't know. If I'm in this magical world of fighting the Hungarian horntail, the blast-ended screw, clearly I'm in the Harry Potter world doing this, right? I have access to broom, wand, different things, so I can like fight properly. And Harry did a good job flying away from the Hungarian horntail, whereas it was I want to say it's Edward. It's not Edward. It is Cedric Diggory. No. Yes. Cedric. God, my brain, y'all. I mean, he fought off that blast-ended screw in the maze, so I'm going with blast-ended screw. That's my answer. It does blow fire. It blows fire out of the other end, though, and it doesn't actually have a mouth. I don't think it has a mouth to, like, bite you. And I'm going to have a wand and broom and different things. I could cast spells. I'm going with the screw. That's my answer. Change my mind. If you want to. Okay. So, what else was I going to talk about? Okay. So, in all of that pausing, I still forgot to go get the things for my car. Darn it. So let's save haul for a minute because I do have some haul to show you. I want to also, if you did not catch my video last week, pardon my reaching because they're all the way over there. I have Christmas shirts, y'all. They are still on sale this week until Friday. 6 p.m. Central Time, I will close the orders. So get your orders in now. For people who placed their orders right away and like got in as soon as the sale happened, the ship date, they should be shipped by the 20th, if not maybe a couple days early, a couple days late, kind of in that range. If you order today, even if you order by Friday, let's put it that way. If you order by Friday, they should ship by December 1st. You should have them in time to still enjoy them for the December Christmas holiday time. So, shirts on sale. Stitching Grows My Heart, 3 sizes. It's reference to the Grinch's heart growing 3 sizes. and it does have a twinkle. I feel like the twinkle vinyl is like the a toile on camera. Like it doesn't, it's super, super twinkly in person, I promise. All the red on there is a twinkle vinyl. This comes in green shirts, all styles, long sleeve, hoodie, whatever you want. There is not a V-neck option with the green shirt though. So there's that. This one has been the most popular one this year, is Cozy Stitching Vibes. And it comes on a light blue shirt, as also all styles not available in V-neck though. There's not a light blue in V-neck, so blame the manufacturers. If they made a light blue V-neck, I'd buy it. 'Tis the Season, and this is, I mean, it clearly shows up. It's a shimmery vinyl, and it's on a black shirt, all styles, including V-neck, because there is black V-neck. So there's that one. And then this one is available on a black shirt, but also on a baseball style t-shirt, the 3/4 sleeves. The sleeves are red, the body is white. So on the black shirt, we have Stitching All the Way instead of Jingle All the Way. And then you can imagine it, just picture red sleeves. Picture red sleeves. I didn't have that shirt on hand to make it properly. But here it is on a white shirt. And yes, those are still available. They're website order form. Sorry, you guys got like a little bit of crookedy on me. Order form is linked down below. Pardon my reach. Nothing is within reach here. While I'm on the commercial side of this, I have the Ravenclaw Floss of the Month for November, and it is still available on Stacie's website. I do actually think if you wanted to go right now, there may still be September. I think there's only like 1 or 2 available. And then I know there's some Octobers as well, which is Slytherin. So you can still go and get September and October and November and use my code GODDESS10, 10% off. And there you go. Those are the colors for Ravenclaw. And you would get them all together in a nice little pack. So, Thread the Needle Stitchery. Link down below. While I'm talking about Thread the Needle Stitchery, and myself, Shop Small Saturday is, so we have Black Friday, right? Where everybody goes and hits those big box stores for those big, huge sales. Well, don't forget the small peoples, the makers, the people that are putting their own sweat, blood, and tears into their products. And it's putting food like directly onto our table. You know what I mean? It's like, it's putting money straight into our pockets. Whereas like, yeah, you go and put your money to the box stores and then the box stores are paying employees, but supporting small makers is put your money right where you want it, I would say. So Shop Small Saturday, it's supporting small businesses, local, not local, whatever have you. I know that Stacie from Thread the Needle Stitchery is doing a sale on Shop Small Saturday. Go follow her Instagram for details. Also sign up to her newsletter. She sends out all of the important things in her newsletter / emails. So sign up for that. I'm not planning on having any sort of like Black Friday, Small Saturday type of a sale, but my order form will be open. The Christmas shirts will be closed by then, but my regular order form is open. Stitching shirts make amazing gifts for all of your friends. So yeah, check out the order form. The regular order form is linked down below as well. And support small businesses this holiday season. So, okay, that's my commercial. All done with the commercial. So let's see. What else do I want to talk to you about? I have a whole list. I just don't know in which order to like tell you all of the things. Okay, so we're gonna go into a little bit of personal and then I'll get back into some stitching because I still gotta go get that haul. And I wanted to show you my diamond painting. I did a little bit of diamond painting this week too. I thought maybe it would be better in the pain flare that I was having to maybe just do, I was wrong. Diamond painting was worse than stitching. I don't know why I thought that that was going to be a better crafting idea than stitching. I would say I'm at about a week and a half now. I feel like the pain flare started last weekend, not this last weekend, but the weekend before, if that makes sense. So we're about a week and a half into this now. I do feel like I'm on the downhill. I'm on the good. I'm getting better. That's what I'm trying to say. But it got really, really, really bad last week. Really bad. There were whole days where I could not do anything. And then, for the most part, people with like chronic pain and chronic illnesses and everything, every day is a battle. Every day is pain. Every day is not feeling good. But we push through and we act like it's all gravy, right? But you can only do that for so long before you do you just become overwhelmed and tired of dealing with it on a regular basis, and you reach your breaking point. You literally just reach your breaking point, and you have your meltdown, and then you put your battle gear back on and you get back to work. And I'm in the process of putting my battle gear back on. But yeah, that last week into weekend, was pretty bad. And to the point of, I called my pain management, doctor last week and was like, I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm at like a sustained 8 right now with spikes higher than that. I need, I need intervention. I need something. And they couldn't get me in for like 2 weeks, which not ideal. So I then messaged my doctor / nurse through the portal system or whatever, and she's like, we've had a cancellation, we can get you in on Monday, calling you in some emergent medications for the meantime for the weekend, which helped some. And then I got in to see him, and he's starting the process. I'm gonna do some more steroid injections. I have a lot of side effects, and it's like trading the pain for the steroids. Like, neither one is good, in my opinion. Maybe this one will help. I don't know. He's insistent that this will be different this time. I don't know. I am having a lot of pain in my hip, my left hip. So he went ahead and x-rayed that. X-ray showed arthritis. It's mild, but it's there. So I don't know if that's something that's developing, that's new. I don't know. Since November 1st, if you follow me on Instagram, I think I mentioned this last week as well, I have been walking every day. I have been putting in a mile every day. I 100% will tell you, last week on those walks, there were tears. There were actual tears. I was so slow, snails could have passed me on that road, but I did it. I marched along for my 1 mile and came home and laid down on my bed or my floor and died for an hour, but I did it. I made a commitment to myself that I'm going to get out and I'm going to be moving. And if it is arthritis, moving your joints helps. It's painful, but it helps. Like, you're sitting stagnant, you're just increasing the amount of pain you're going to feel when you actually do move. I need to build up muscle walking and stuff like that, and endurance. If I'm going to be going out and I'm going to be traveling, and I want to go places, I want to do all the things. I need to build up that endurance. I need to be doing it every single day, so that when I go on a trip or I go somewhere, it's not a shock to the system because I went from 50 steps the day before to 5,000 steps the next day. I needed to be stepping every single day. So I've been doing a mile, which is about 2,000 steps. And I am so excited for all of the people who are joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There was a message, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. It was like a username though, it wasn't like a name. I commented to you last week. Let me know if you have an Instagram. There was a message last week said that she used to be walking 2 miles and then, life and all the things, and she stopped walking. So now she's going to get out there and she's going to start walking again with me. And I've had multiple other stitchers, Amanda, the redneck stitcher, Sarah, Liz, and I started this whole thing with Beth, Busy Bee Stitches, just moving, just walking, even if it's just a mile every day, just walk, or moving, because Liz has got a bad ankle, so she's biking. Great, get on a bike, go to the gym, walk, whatever it is that's working for you. Christine is Christine. She's running like 5 miles every day, but that's what's good for her. If you're doing something and you're joining me in this journey of even if you are a chronic illness or not, and you're out there walking, tag me. Post something in your stories, tag me. I will be your biggest cheerleader, but also you getting out there and walking is really pushing me to continue walking as well. I don't want to let you down. So keep tagging me. It's all the motivation. I love seeing it all. Thank you all so much. I have maybe something in the works that we can all like get on an app together and like post our walking progresses together and cheer each other on. Beth has sent me something to like kind of look over. So if I can get that going, I'll start messaging people that I see that are joining me and we can get on the app together and all the things. So I am super excited. I did day 14 yesterday. That was 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to finishing my mile and thinking, okay, that wasn't so bad. Right now I'm still in the phase of like, I finished my mile and oh my God, somebody killed me. But I'm hoping that we will eventually start getting better with the we'll feel better after the walks. That's what I'm hoping. I know I'm in a pain flare right now, and hopefully once that is all the way dissipated, and even maybe the steroid shots will help as well. So, but I know I've always been open and honest on here with y'all, and I tell y'all everything. So when I say last week was bad, it was bad. It was to a point of like, I'm waking up to be in pain every morning, and I wasn't even sleeping much. I was sleeping like 2 and 3 hours at a time, and then I'm extremely exhausted and pain is just screaming through my body, and I'm like, why? What is the purpose of life right now? I just didn't want to continue on because it was that bad. But also I have all of my friends, I have my support team, everybody is just, you can feel your feelings and you can feel frustrated and you can feel at your breaking point, but also put your battle gear back on and keep fighting, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm getting there. I know I come on Flosstube and I'm like, hi, and all the things, but it was a struggle last week. So it's okay to get to that point. Know that you're visiting. Know that it is not a permanent place where you're living forever, and this too will pass and all of the things. But if you're in that dark place, you're just visiting. Keep moving. Just visit. Enjoy your visit. Do what you need to do on your visit, but then go back to the light. So that's all for the pain portion of the things. So let's talk about 2024 plans. Let's go back and do a little bit of stitching. 2024 plans. I have so many ideas that I need to like write everything down, because I think that my brain is trying to give me too many things at once. I'm thinking about doing a SAF every month because I have so many big, huge projects. I'm not getting that like finish, cross something off the whip list reward. So do a SAF. I have so many small patterns in my stash, and I'm not talking series. I'm talking like just a small pattern. Stitch a small pattern, get a SAF, get a start and a finish within a month, within 2 months, whatever. Get that dopamine of like getting a finish, right? So I'm thinking about maybe a SAF every month if I can find enough small-ish patterns. I was looking at like Primrose Cottage has those Wishes and Kisses series. Those are pretty small, and it's just words. Maybe if I don't even know if there's enough for 12, but something small like that, right? I want to do I want to do at least one monthly series again every month like I'm doing this year, if not a couple. If I can find a couple of small ones, I might do a couple, but definitely one for sure. I want to do focus on 2019 whips, doing that 2,400 stitches on each of my 2019 whips. I think I want to continue with Death by Cross Stitch, but I got a lot of good progress in on her this year, and I think that maybe I want to switch out my Death by Cross Stitch to Epic Mario, because Epic Mario is like, I think it is my oldest whip now. So maybe if I can get switch that focus to Epic Mario next year, I can get some really good progress in on that. Maybe I can make that my first of the month stitch every month. I did no new starts this year. I only did one start, and it was the Courage Sal. So starts are going to be happening next year. I need to figure out which ones for sure. But here's what I want to talk to you guys about. Tell me how much interest there is in this. And if there's a lot of interest and we can get a lot behind this, I'm going to make this a Sal. So this is the pattern. Let's see. I should have just grabbed it so I could actually show it to you, but here's the pattern. This is Praiseworthy Stitches, and this is Simple Gifts Halloween. So this is like the Simple Gifts Courage one, but it's Quaker style-ish, but there's Halloween stuff in there. Hats and bats and pumpkins and things like that, right? My plan is to divide that into 12 pieces so that we start it January, we finish it December. So it's a SAF for the year, right? And turn it into a monthly Sal for next year. What are your thoughts? Let me know. What do you think? I want to like highlight 12 different sections in there. Maybe even count out the stitches so that it's not like, we have like 5,000 stitches one month and like 1,000 stitches the next month. I don't even know how many stitches this pattern is. I need to actually, I would section it out, portion it out, all the things if we've got interest. I don't want to like go and do all that if everybody's like, no, we don't want to stitch that. Honest to goodness, it's only going to take one of you saying you want to stitch it with me, and I'm in. But let me know. Stacie from Thread the Needle Stitchery has a couple in stock right now. You can get it 10% off. You could, I don't know. I don't even know if this is, I need to look if this is DMC, if this is Fancy Floss, what. I would say the majority of it is black, but there is some purple and orange in there as well. So it maybe looks like only 3 colors. I know that she does have some fabric on her website. She's got some flosses, so you might be able to kit the whole thing up. And my 10% works on everything throughout the store. But she has a couple in stock right now, is what I was going to say. If there's a huge interest, she's going to order some more. She'll take pre-orders, whatever have you, so that everybody can have their chart by January and we can start. I'm thinking, I mean, I don't want it to be a new year, new start. I don't want to start it on the 1st, but I also want to give you the whole month to stitch, right? So I'll have to think of it. I'll have to think. If we have interest, if we do all the things, I will get a firm plan in action let me know, and we'll figure out when we want to start. All the things. So I would like it to be a start and a finish, a 2024 start and finish though. So let me know your thoughts on that. Let's see what else. I am going to pause and go get that haul from my car so that I can show you the haul. And I'll get the diamond painting too. I'll be right back. Okay, that was much needed because the stand up and walk around, as soon as I stood up, I was like, oh, I've been sitting for too long. My hip and my back are just super flared up. It's just not fun. Okay, I went to Stacie and Company yesterday. I had one of my very good friends from Canada in town, and she was here to see family. Luckily, she's got family here, so I get to see her. So had lunch with her yesterday, and then we went to Stacie and Company. We did some shopping. I got the blue beads so I could put Santa's eyes in. That was like, don't let me forget that. But as I'm looking around the store, y'all, I feel like when I go to these stores, I'm like, have it. But I saw something new. This is Counting Puddles. I've never heard of them before. Apparently they're new this year. My friend said that they're new and that they're kind of been making a splash. I have not heard of them. But again, Counting Puddles, looks like they've got a website, Instagram, all the things. And y'all, this pattern. Look how stinking cute. I know it's huge, enormous, but like the pattern in the pumpkins. Look at the specialty stitches from these ghosts, and it's like they're magic flying off of them. Oh, this looks like it would be so much fun. I don't know that I would stitch it on black, but this looks like it would be so much fun to stitch. There's just a lot of pattern and color and just so much fun in there. So, and those ghosts just look so happy. I really love this. Really love this. Again, Counting Puddles. Yeah, it shows that they have a website, so I would think you can get that from their website. So, that is the haul that I got from Stacie and Company. And in the mail, I am a Patreon member of the Witchy Stitchers. So I got her, I'm in season 2 of her merch. She does have, like, if you were a Patreon member in your first year, this is the merch you get. In your second year, this is the merch you get. So I'm in season 2 of her merch. And wouldst thou like to cross stitch? Yes. Yes, thou wouldst. And it says the Witchy Stitcher. So love it. Nice coffee cup. Love that. So that's like all the haul-ish that I've gotten. The diamond painting I wanted to show you, I did make some progress on that. I'm stitching from the bottom up, and this whole picture is a picture of unicorns, I think. There you go, you can get it. And look at how good it looks where it's painted. Where it's diamond. Oh, it's so glittery, so good. I can't wait. They're gonna pop. They're gonna be so amazing. And I got this from my friend Janelle, Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. She got this for me. I'm not exactly sure. It says Leisure Arts on it. Yeah, Diamond Art, and yeah, I'm not exactly sure where she got it. If you're looking for this exact one, I don't know. But that's where I'm at. I think I filled in this square here, about there. So, did some diamond painting. I thought that would be easier on my paint, and boy was I wrong. Thanksgiving is next week, y'all. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. What are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Do you guys do a Thanksgiving? Do you guys do a traditional turkey? I have a friend who doesn't like turkey, so they're gonna do steaks at her house. I know a lot of my husband's Hispanic culture family, they do tamales. I unfortunately don't know how to make tamales, but we do have family coming in town, and I'm looking forward to a traditional Thanksgiving. I am cooking it. It's going to be interesting. I get my infusion on Tuesday next week. And I'm officially into the infusion fatigue time frame. the week prior, the week after is like a 2-week kind of fatigue situation. So I'm officially in that. Super fun. I went from like my pain flare into my fatigue. But whatever. I'm super mad at my husband though, because he's like, I have this cousin coming and her husband, and that cousin coming and her husband, and this person, and then I'm like, all these people are coming, and he's invited. He keeps telling everybody to come for Thanksgiving. I'm like, okay, great. I mean, fortunately, it's not like graduation where I had like 17 people in the house, but Jacob's coming home for Thanksgiving as well, so it's like, okay, where's everybody gonna sleep? I need air mattresses, I need beds, I need bedrooms, I need all the things. I've been cleaning my house because I used to be able to clean my house in 2 to 3 days. Now it takes 2 to 3 weeks because I can't do as much as quick. So, okay, so I started cleaning my house since like weeks ago, right? Like a little bit on the weekend where he's home to help me and stuff like that. Nowhere. This man in the middle of my pain flare last weekend helped me clean that basement. That basement was destroyed because when Jacob left, he just kept throwing stuff that he wanted to save down there. Then Nico moved from downstairs to his room and he left a bunch of his stuff. Y'all, that basement was just a cluster of like furniture, leftover like clothes and things. I was just like, so we went through that entire basement, cleaned it. It's all amazing and fantastic down there. And he helped me. And nowhere did this man say to me, you know that all these people coming for Thanksgiving aren't actually staying here, right? Y'all, he let me, in the middle of my pain fair, attack that basement. And nowhere did he tell me people are not actually staying here. I had finally asked him like a couple of nights ago, so when is everybody coming in town exactly so I can have like beds ready and everything, right? And he was like, well, B, one of his cousins, is like renting a hotel, and then the other cousin is like bringing a trailer and they're gonna park it in our driveway, and I think they're sleeping in the trailer, like camper situation. And I was like, so nobody's actually staying here in this house? And I've been, what? So I messaged the cousins and they're both like, yeah, no, we're just gonna come and eat for the day, and I mean, we'll like help you cook and clean and stuff, but no, we don't actually need beds and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna kill my husband. Why do men not communicate all of the pertinent information? Like, he said they were coming for Thanksgiving. Okay, my brain is like, they're coming and staying. They're coming from California. One's coming from California, one's coming from Kansas, but still, like, that to me would say they're staying here. Nowhere. He was like, well, I just said they were coming for Thanksgiving. I didn't say they were staying here. Oh, boy. Boy. So, my basement is clean. I mean, Jacob will appreciate it when he gets here. But in all honesty, I would have been fine with him arriving and cleaning that basement himself with the mess that was down there. Most of it his. Anyways, okay, that's moving on. The last thing I want to talk about is my emergent plans, not 2024 plans, the plans coming up right now. So we've got, today is the 15th. So I'm going to work on my courage sal because the 15th of January is when I was diagnosed. So I work on that on the 15th. Monday is Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow Stitch Day. In between today and Monday, the plan is Epic Mario, all Epic Mario. But I also, and then because I have 500 stitches, it's a Whip Go challenge, but I want to get some good progress in on Epic Mario. So I think that I'm going to spend this weekend with Epic Mario. And then next week, after Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow, I'm going to kit up the November Raising the Roof pattern, get that stitched. And then I also have another Whip Go. I don't remember which one it is. I need to pull out my planner and see what my other, I know I haven't done either one of my Whip Go whips though. So I need to do that Whip Go, Epic Mario, November, Halloween at Huckroon Hollow, and Courage. And the next week. I mean, maybe not the second whip go. The second whip go might wait. But y'all, it's the 15th. November's flying by. Like, Thanksgiving is next Thursday, and I don't have a turkey yet. So shopping needs to be done. I need to go get my turkey and all the things, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here because I sit kind of, this is my chair. I do one of these so that y'all aren't looking at my empty hallway, and I don't, it's not feeling great. Again, if you're walking, let me know. Tag me, whatever. Send me your Instagram so I can follow you if I'm not already following you. Would you rather fight a Hungarian horntail or blast in a screw? Let me know. Do you want to do this Sal with me? This Halloween Sal? Does it sound like a good idea? I don't know. Let me know. What else? What are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Y'all having family? You traveling? What's happening? Tell me what's going on in your lives. All the comments. Tell me down below. I'm super excited. I'm going to look into the walking app situation. So if you're walking with me, look, I'll be messaging you maybe on that. So with that, I hope you all have a very magical Stitchy week. And for now, mischief managed.